Hey guys, this is Arizul from Minorupgrade. If you're watching this video, you're here to get the installation for the Immersion UI. If you haven't seen the overview video, check that out, as well as the trailer, check that out. And yeah, we're just gonna jump into it. I'm just opening this up. I did a fresh install on my Mac, so this will kind of, give you a real feed of how this works. I did cut out some stuff because I tried to be slick and skip steps, but the way I wrote the steps are pretty good. Do it the way they're written, and you'll get it done nice and quick. So there's a few add-ons required, there's 7 of them, and we're going to go ahead and start installing them. Now for installation of these add-ons, 6 of them will be easy through Twitch. The other one's not hard, but it requires a little extra effort through dragging and dropping files. We're going to go ahead and start downloading the Twitch client. The Twitch client is what we need to download majority of these add-ons. So you just click on the link, download that over there. The Twitch client lets you watch Twitch. If you watch Twitch, it's a game streaming. But at the same time, it lets you provide add-ons or mods to certain games, especially for WoW. It's the main way of downloading add-ons. So we're gonna go ahead and install this over here. I'm pretty happy I did this on my Mac because for those who have Macs, you might be slightly confused. Windows, it's the same thing. You just install Twitch, get it all ready to go, and you launch it. We're gonna go ahead over there, launch Twitch. Alright, and then you just gotta log in. If you have a Curse account, if you played back in the day, yeah, you can use your Curse account, because Twitch owns Curse now. But I'm gonna log in on my Twitch account real quick. Alright, and once we're in, this is the starting, what it looks like. You wanna head over to mods, then from mods go to World of Warcraft, and we will just wanna enable it. Pick your settings you want. Usually don't want it to annoy me too much. I keep it primarily to hang out in the background, but I want it to automatically open to add-ons when I launch it. Alright, let's enable add-ons. And then from here, literally all we do is we search the add-ons we want, and we get them. So we're going to go to get more add-ons on the top. You can go to browse for add-ons as well. And there's a search bar on the right-hand side. And we're going to start typing each add-on, downloading it. Yep, and that's how you got add-on control panel, and we're going to do this for every one of the other 5 add-ons we download using this method. Alright, so once you've gone ahead and did that, we're going to start downloading LVUI. LVUI is the core add-on that holds everything together. This add-on requires a little drag and drop. So you click the link to get there, and we're going to scroll down. We're going to download the base file package for LVUI. And this one requires a little drag and drop. You're going to see the file in your downloads or wherever you download your stuff. And we're going to head over to the WoW folder, basically wherever you installed WoW. And we're going to go to interface and add-ons. I'm going to open this up for you. Interface, add-ons. And you just want to drag those files over. It's literally that simple. And they should be in there, I think. Okay, yeah, they're in there. Alright, from here, we're going to move on to the next step, and that's getting the Skullflower extension for LVUI. Skullflower literally is just that. It's just an add-on package to LVUI that has different textures and fonts that work really, they look really nice in the Immersion UI setup. So you're going to go ahead and click on that link, and we're going to move on over there. We're just going to go ahead and download it. Same thing, it revolves around a drag and drop. And alright, next up, we have to do a small fix for dynamic cam. The patch 8.0, dynamic cam got a little messed up, so you have to go through a little bit of a fix with the drag and drop style, which is kind of nice that we learned it already with LVUI. So you're just going to go ahead and click the link, and then we're going to go download the files. From there, same, it's a little bit of extra drag and drop. The instructions are on the link when you click it. So we're gonna basically drag the new download dynamic cam file folder over and replace the other one. And then after we do that, we need to download a separate add-on and take the file contents of that add-on and add it to the library folder. It's like titled libs into the new dynamic cam folder. Alright, now we're going to skip ahead a little bit. We're just going to log in. Okay, please make sure your WoW is updated. That's going to be the first thing you need to actually do. So we're going to make that step number 1 in an asterisk, I guess. Make sure your WoW's updated. Alright, we'll be right back once it's updated. Alright, we're all set and ready to go. Let's launch this bad boy. Now when you log in, you just want to check, make sure all the add-ons are set to go. Basically just check the bottom, make sure none of them are say they can't load or something like that, but they can here, so we're all set. And let's go ahead and make a new character for this. You know, something fits more the theme, kind of gets to show you the setup. So we're gonna go with a new character. We'll name him Immersed. Undead Warlock should be fine, because we're all here to get immersed. Let's load it up. I'm gonna skip the extra load time because my laptop is slow. So we're gonna go ahead and just use a little magic and get to a finished load screen. Alright, we're in. Let's skip the cinematic real quick, and it's gonna show everything. And bam, we're in here. Don't worry, there's gonna be a lot at once. Just start closing out stuff. Click finish on the top. That'll install Skullflower into your LVUI. So it's not a big deal, don't worry about it. We'll get to it and fix everything. First thing you want to do, like I said, get rid of all that stuff, is we want to do first is go to hit escape, go to your add-ons, and we're going to create our immersion profile. So what you want to do first is you want to save your own, whatever UI you have, save it as your default. Then from there, unclick and click the add-ons that are needed for the immersion UI, unclick all the other ones, and we're going to save those as an immersion profile. You're gonna rename each one default, one immersion, and then you're going to save it. From there, we'll work on the other features real quick. For LVUI, you can just import, you can click on the link for the profiles for it. So default or healer, if you're a healer, you're just going to copy over this code, and you're going to go to LVUI, you're going to go to the profiles, import, and you're going to import it. Boom. And there you go. So that's the first part. Now from there, we're gonna go start installing the weak auras. You can import the first one and the second one. You just go to new on weak auras and import is the bottom one, and then from there you'll see it. For this, my MacBook's, you know, a very small screen resolution, so you're gonna have to do some adjustment, which I'm keeping on here. I'm showing you guys. You know what I mean? You want it to hover over that square that was there. And then you're gonna import the second one. We're gonna move this too, just because I know it's gonna come out weird, but you'll see it gets really easy once you set up some of the other add-ons to know the placement of these things. Yeah, so that's off, and we'll fix that, don't worry about it. I wanted to keep this in here so that to show you that you can easily fix it. So next, what's up's a little bit weird. We're gonna click on the link for the files needed for Gnosis, Details, Dynamic Cam, and Immersion. We're gonna download those files. We're gonna go to our WTF folder, and we're gonna navigate through till we get to saved variables. You'll see it how we do it on the video. And once you get there, you're gonna copy those files over and replace all of them. So you're gonna be replacing 4 files. And what this does is imports all the settings necessary to run Immersion UI, so you don't have to go through the painstaking number crunching that I had to go through. Now we're gonna launch our WoW. It's gonna be a little better. And we want to launch our WoW. First thing we're gonna open is Gnosis. In Gnosis, we're gonna open up the create options. We're gonna go to the immersive profile, and we're just gonna load the cast members. We're gonna unlock them just so we can position some of our weak auras too. Next, we're gonna go to Dynamic Cam /DC. You're gonna go to Dynamic Cam. We're gonna go to those profiles, and we're gonna load the immersive leveling setup. Now it gets a little weird at first, just because of my max resolution. In addition to that, so I'm gonna zoom out really quick, and it'll fix itself. There we go. Still keeping those windows unlocked. I don't want to be too far out. It'll adjust itself, but I still want it to, at least for now, look pretty good. We're gonna go to our weak auras again. We're gonna go to the second loadout, and we're just gonna drag it right over the cast bar. That's exactly where you want it. So we're gonna get it right over there. Perfect. That is done. And we're gonna do our details, I believe, next. So details config. We're gonna go to profiles. We're gonna go to default. As you can see, our chat window and our damage meters they're too big. That just has to do with the resolution. That's fine. You can fix that. For details, when you hover over the window, there's a lock button on the bottom right. Just click that, drag it a little bit, and move it over correctly. For the chat, for LVUI, you want to go to the chat function in the menu. That's /EC, by the way. And we're going to lower the panel width. Alright, and then we just have to type /reload. You won't be able to see it, but just type it in. And once it resets, the chat window will be, more manageable. You can see it. And just like that, we're all set. We can test it around by doing some combat. And there it is. It works. So I really hope you enjoyed this. You'll see, you know, it's a lot of fun to mess around with and play with, and just, enjoy yourself, have some fun with it. If you haven't checked out some of our other videos on our site, go ahead and do so. And yeah, I mean, this UI is for you to mess around with as well. If you want to change something, you can go to /EC, toggle anchors, move it. You can type /WA for weak ores, move any of those if you want. But that should be how it goes. Everything seems to be working fine. I just want you to have some fun, enjoy BFA, enjoy leveling a new character if that's what you're doing. Just have some fun, and this is Arizul. Peace out.